What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new EU4 Let's Play. I know you all know I'm not very good with the Holy Roman Empire mechanics, so we're playing as Austria because those things go hand in hand. But yeah, hopefully you guys can sort of teach me, guide me along the way, and I'm going to try and make sure I read everything, not make too many mistakes on our journey. So, and I read a bit of a guide. It wasn't much of a guide, but I'll see what I can do. I'll try and keep it up. I feel like if we get Hungary in the PU, you know, integrate Hungary, then from there I can probably manage things. So let's start with the rivals straight away. Who's rivaled me? Denmark, the Ottomans, and the Teutonic Order. Now, I'm not going to rival the Ottomans back. I feel like we could just... I'm going to do Venice instead. I'm going to be trying to stop Italy breaking free. That's the first big thing apparently you need to try and do. I don't even know if that's possible. I don't know. It was something to do with a decision. Where was it? That is not decisions. Where is decisions? It's not in here either. Okay. I don't know. There was something to do with Italy. I don't know where it is exactly, but I don't see it. But yeah, we'll use the missions, of course, to try and help us out. But yeah, right. Do we rival the Ottomans though? Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. No chicken out. We can't rival the Teutonic Order, I'm afraid. I don't really... I've rivaled the Ottomans. I don't want to do France as well, so I'm going to do Venice. There we go. They do neighbour us. And when I played as Venice, Austria killed me. So, you know, that's a guide as to what we should be doing. Here's our power balance at the start. It is... The national focus is on admin, so I'm just trying to work this out. So it would be 5 without the national focus. This would be 8. And then this would be 6. So I'm going to probably switch it over there. 4, 7, 6. That's a better balance, right? 7, 7, 3 is 17. That is also 17, but it's a bit of a better mix. I mean, it's 7 and 3 to 6 and 4 is a bit better. We're making 5 ducats, which is a really nice start. I won't employ any advisors just yet. So we've got aggressive expansion impact down. Nice. I think we're the emperor, right? I've never had to deal with this, so I've got no idea what will happen. So let's just, you know, get everything set up before we start. So, actually, I think we can hit start. I'll get things underway. But yeah, I obviously want to try to get some alliances. I think Hungary is the obvious one. Yep, and that just comes straight in. Relations, no, dynastic royal marriage, straight away, get that done with Hungary. So that's nice and easy. Job number 1 done. So we can have 4 more allies, and I think we want to try and get as many as we can. Milan could be a good option. Would Burgundy be interested? Not quite, not at the moment. Okay, fair enough. France, do you want to? No, thought not. Obviously we can get people in the HRE. Bohemia, perfect. That is a really good one. They're pretty big. Another big member. Do we want someone, a Bosnia or a Serbia? I'm not too sure on that one. The Papal State want to be. They would be interested. Okay. So would Savoy? Yes. They're allied to France, so that could work out as a good little triangle. So I'm going to take Savoy, and I'll try and get Milan as my 4th and final, or 5th and final one, or 4th. 4th, sorry. Hungary, Bohemia, Milan, Savoy, and I don't even know if we can conquer things. I don't really know how this works. Like, luckily, hopefully you guys can give me as many tips as you can after episode 1. My recent Byzantium series, I got a really good comment that told me how to play as Byzantium. Sadly, I was already, you know, 3 episodes ahead. That won't be the case. If you're watching this right now, I haven't recorded episode 2 yet. I don't think so anyway. I'll try and wait. So if you do have any tips for me, anything, big advice that I might need, no matter how basic it may seem, because I probably need it, I'd really appreciate if you could leave that down below now. And that way we can have the best time. And obviously I'll try not to make too many mistakes throughout this game. But yeah, we could try to find one more ally. I doubt Poland would be interested. Valakia is not interested. Serbia is not. Bosnia would be. Milan. I kind of don't want people that are too close. Like Milan, Savoy, Bohemia already border us. That leaves like no room to expand, which is obviously not something we should probably be too worried about anyway. I'm really tempted by the Papal State. I wonder if England would actually be interested. No. Okay, minus 34. Aragon would be, and so would Castile. Well, Castile has Navarra and Portugal, and Aragon has Castile Oh, they're allied to each other. What the heck? That's rare. Oh, well, I'll just go with Castile. Isn't keen on it. Aragon likes us more. So there we go. We'll get Aragon. They're a pretty big ally to have as well. So there we go. That's a pretty good diplomatic start. I think that would keep us very safe from the Ottomans. Get all our royal marriages done. There we go. Those are some great allies. That will at least keep me alive in the early game if I mess up too much. And obviously we can bring forward the whole power of the kingdom and the Italian Empire. For years now, imperial authority over the kingdom of Italy has been waning. Successive emperors have failed to impose their will on the Italian states, and large areas that are formerly part of the empire have been lost to Venice and papal states who reject the empire's right to them. Unless northern Italy is firmly brought back into the empire, the states may slip out of imperial control forever. Unless all of the region of Kingdom of Italy is part of the empire before 1490 and stays inside until 1550, states are likely to leave. So that is probably what we should achieve first, right? The question is, what are these states? I looked at a list, so I am aware it's Treviso, Friuli, Verona, Ancona, Urbino, Roma, one more. I don't know what they are. I can't remember. There was a list. I can't remember what they are. Is it? I think it comes up somewhere. Not in there, but somewhere. Reign in northern Italy. So Emilia Romagna area, central Italy, except Abruzzi is in the empire. Mainland parts of Venetia is part of the empire, and Rome. So this will show me. So we need these three. We need everything in purple. How on earth are you supposed to make them part of the empire? Is that, can you just like reach out and be like, yo, do you want to join? Can I invite people to the HRE? Is that like a thing? Actually, I think you can't. No. Demand unlawful territory. Yeah, I don't really know how do we go about that. So that would be obviously the main area where advice would be appreciated. How do I go about that? Obviously, I don't... Conquering it and giving it to Milan is an option, to be fair, with Venice. But, you know, conquering the papal state is, you know, a completely different matter. Actually, I think it depends, right? I think the main issue is Florence, papal state, Venice, right? I think Milan is... I think Milan would stay in the HRE regardless. I might be wrong. Again, let me know. But yeah, I'm not giving it to... So these provinces are in. So that isn't part of the empire, So what one? I'm lost. Why do I need them? What do I need to do with those provinces if they're already in? That is already... Do I need to retain... Oh, maybe I just need to keep them in. And then get these three and those three. Maybe that's what these... I don't know. They're all flashing purple, to be honest. I can't conquer all of that. And I've never seen Austria actually conquer all of that in one of my games. So there's obviously a different way of going about it. Whether that be through bringing them in somehow. Or whatever. But we'll see. We obviously do now have a lot of power with these allies. But they're not all going to be willing to just throw themselves into a war. I saw Hungary was willing. But I'll wait for now. Until other people are willing to join it. Surrender of Maine. Venice has rivaled me. Yeah, that's not a surprise, is it? Look what, I rivaled them straight away. There we go. We're building up some admin power. Some nice start. Hopefully we'll get that personal union with Hungary. I don't know how it triggers, but I'm sure it will. I'm sure I can't mess that up. It said if you ally them and give them the marriage, it almost guarantees it. So we should be fine to at least get that, and that would be a really powerful personal union to have over Hungary. And obviously it would be very nice to integrate Hungary. They're very big. They're not actually on the powers list, neither are us, but obviously a combined nation I assume would be. Right. What do we do? I think we just wait. We just see what happens. Get through this first episode to get things underway. Not that much will be... I won't be able to mess too much up, and then, yeah, respond to some comments as to how to move forward. Alsace has entered an alliance with Nassau. Okay. But yeah, everything's pretty normal. The Ottomans back to normal. Not broken up this game as they were last time. Alright, how do we go about this? Do we just plow into Venice? I guess we should start spying on them. That would always be a good start. Build that spy network. I mean, I could definitely conquer their 3 provinces, right? I could do that part. Even if we gift them away or whatever to deal with aggressive expansion or whatever we need to do. We could maybe give them to Milan. But yeah, we could definitely get this part under the Empire's control. The issue is the region of Rome. Oh wait, actually, is this decision? No, you actually need to... You need to complete everything to actually do that. Okay, I thought there was something about a decision that you could just do anyway, but never mind. I don't know. I think the decision helps. I'm not really sure how it works, to be honest, but the guide was not structured particularly easily. Lose 10 prestige or national unrest. Let's gain some unrest. We can deal with it. We can handle it. Our Venetian spy network is growing nicely. Take capital Venetia. No. Right, HRE. What options do we have in here? Calls. We need to enact call for righteous. This is not enough support in the diet for reform. 24 for it and 34 against. Okay, what does it actually do? Construction costs down. Members, yeah, we'll get the same thing. Unite the HRE into one country. So how do I get to do this? Like, how do I convince them to be on my side? That's a big question. Is it something to do with the electors? The 105 points? I don't know. The Emperor may take the following diplomatic actions. Oh. How do I do it? Demand unlawful territory, grant free city status, grant electorate, enforce religious unity, bestow imperial grace. Okay, being Emperor gives us the following benefits. 50 princes and 8 city-states give us that much. Nice. A lot of manpower in there. This is obviously important. Imperial authority is currently increasing. The amount of control the Emperor exerts over the princes. Authority is needed to enact reform decisions. Okay, so the higher it is, the more will join us. Or encourage more to join. Gained by having a large amount of member states being at peace, provinces joining the empire, successive emperors from the same country, lost by dishonouring the cause of members, provinces leaving imperial territory under the control of foreign. So losing Italy would be a big blow there. Imperial authority under the control of foreign states, and imperial territory under the control of heathens and heretics, having less than 7 electors. So if we avoid those things, we should be fine. Easier said than done, right? But yeah, we'll step in. We'll try. We've got strong allies. We will try and help anyone who's in need. Let's try to keep the HRE together, and maybe we could actually form the Holy Roman Empire. Won't get my hopes up, but you know, I'll try. Obviously, if we could add Hungary to it early on, I don't think it works like that, but you know, if you got them as a personal union, that would already be quite a nice addition. I guess it doesn't add them, but it would be a lot of provinces added. Venice just declared war on Serbia. Okay, the Ottomans are at war with... Oh wait, Serbia is also at war with... Wait, what? Oh, that's Serbia, sorry. Bosnia is at war with both. Oh, and so Serbia. Okay, who's this? Military access from Bosnia. Go on. In you go. I'll give them some help. I mean, obviously that helps Venice as well, but still. Alright, 35 spy networks. Let's fabricate a claim on Treviso. There we go. Just show Venice we mean business. You have uncontested claims. I know. It's not going to expire right away. Hopefully anyway. Right, we're pushing towards these technologies nicely. Idea groups. The guide sort of advised a few of each. Defensive was one of, not the main one. It mainly advised diplomatic and influence to transform the HRE, but other ones included defensive. I can't remember all of them. Economic was another one, because Austria makes a lot of money through gold mines, I found out, which obviously increase inflation in EU4. As you can see, it's already going up, and I assume that is pretty much entirely, yeah, it is increased entirely by our reliance on gold mines, so that makes sense. So we'll watch Venice get stronger, which is a bit painful. Didn't want to have to sit through that. But we're kind of going to wait for Hungary first to do whatever they need to do. We have an active cardinal, War of the Roses, England going with the House of York. Interesting. Castile's already messing up in their war. Don't know what they're up to. Who are they? Granada and Morocco. How are they losing that? They have like everyone in. Yeah, and Portugal's on their side as well. Morocco can't be that strong. Come on, guys. Surely not. And yeah, we still can't do this till we get technology, so that's fine. Watching this war, just watching Venice get a little bit weaker with their military. Maybe now would be a good time to strike. Solid leader there, 2 pips. Really appreciate that. 2 pips across all 4 abilities, or 3 abilities. Oh no, 4, yeah, that is dreadful. Whatever, it'll have to do. Okay, what's the options here? I need to be careful I don't miss something important. So lose 10 prestige, Gratz gains powerful noble, lose tax, lose money, gain autonomy, they gain loyalty with the nobility, or we can gain 5 prestige, lose 1 stability. We're on 0 at the moment, so let's not do that. Order his arrest, gain 5 prestige, 22. Okay, let's go with the top one. I don't want to fight 22 rebels just yet. And I didn't want the other option either. I didn't want to lose stability. We're only on 0, so maybe we can boost out. Bohemia declared war on Brandenburg. Is that allowed? Can I tell them to stop? But this will greatly improve our relations at the cost. Oh. Remove electorate. Venice is not a member. Grant electorate. Oh wait, did it say I could remove it from somebody? Oh. You cannot revoke unless there is an official religion in the empire. I have no idea what any of this stuff means. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Like I said, tips will definitely improve the series for everyone, so I'd really appreciate those. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.